Hey guys, S2W here with your DoubleU Overview, your weekly update to the top headline sneaker releases for the next 7 days. There's a bunch of sneakers releasing on the first week of August 2020, so buckle up and feel free to hit up in the comment section and let me know which upcoming sneakers are a must cop for you this week. Let's take a look at what's dropping between August 2nd to the 8th of 2020. On the 6th, the Jordan brand will release the Air Jordan 1 High women's exclusive in the Satin Snake colorway for $170 at retail. Almost every year now, the Jordan brand will release a satin iteration of the Jordan 1 Highs, and for this release, they're refreshing one of the most iconic color scheme, the Chicago 1. Not only that, but they've added a snakeskin texture to this model to make it look more premium. We will see this pattern over at the heel counter, as well as the collar flap and swooshes of the shoe too. Other than that, the rest of the upper is broken into a white-based leather upper with red leather overlays to complete the iconic look. From the looks of it, satin material is used on the sock liner for that smooth and comfortable ankle fit, and if I'm not wrong, the padded tongue is also made out of satin as well. We'll see the Wings logo imprinted on the collar, finished with a white midsole and black rubber outsole to complete the look. Remember, this high-cut Air Jordan 1 is a women's exclusive, so remember to convert back to men's sizing if you're a guy looking for a pair. On the 6th as well, Adidas in collaboration with Human Made will release their second project together, featuring the Adidas Stan Smith and the Campus model, each for $140 or $150 at retail. Each sneaker will come in 3 different colorways, with the Stan Smith made with the staple leather upper in either white or black. The white pair will then have its own green accents, or the second colorway in gray detailing. However, all 3 will feature an in-cut Human Made heart logo on the lateral profile, while branded with the text Dry Alls at the heel tab and Adidas branded at the tongue. While the Campus model will be made out of a suede upper in either blue, green, or gray. The lateral profile will see the iconic Adidas 3 stripes branding with the text Gears for futuristic teenagers, while the Human Made heart logo is printed at the heel tab. Human Made's Instagram also announced an early raffle for these on the 4th of August, so if you don't see them releasing on any other site, Human Made will have them. We will see a second part to this Adidas and Human Made partnership on the 6th as well, with the release of the Adidas Rivalry Low for $150 at retail. This is originally an 80s silhouette that's being made with 3 colorways reminiscent of the mid-2000s Bapestas. All 3 colorways will feature a staple leather upper and Adidas 3 stripes branding at the side. All 3 sneakers will be paired in a colorful color blocking, and we will once again see Gears for futuristic teenagers text branding printed at the side. However, the tongue will see an Adidas trefoil logo instead, as well as the heel tab. Since it is a silhouette of the 80s, a chunky build coupled with a rubber midsole and outsole will be featured on this release. Again, the popular thing about this drop are the familiar Bapesta colorways, so I can see people wanting a pair for nostalgic reasons. On the 7th, the Jordan brand is going to release the Air Jordan 1 High co.JP Tokyo for $170 at retail. This is a retro of a release that happened in 2001, which was only available in Japan at that time. Now we will see a global release of the same shoe, featuring a neutral gray nubuck upper with a metallic silver leather toe box, heel counter, and collar flap as well. Even the Nike swooshes are metallic for this release, laced up with brown laces over a tumbled leather Nike Air branded high sitting tongue. On the internal lining of this tongue, we will also see a Jumpman logo patch, whereas on the outsole, a jeweled Wings logo is attached to the collar. Finishing off the sneakers, we will see a squeaky clean white midsole, with a grey rubber outsole with tractions seen on every Jordan 1. If you're in Japan, a limited version will also be offered, where the shoes will be boxed in a suitcase and numbered as well. Releasing on the same day the 7th, we will see the Adidas Ultra 4D Uncaged by Parley for $200 at retail. For this release, they are literally using the same exact upper seen on a previous collab, where the upper was in black with blue wavy stitch lines, but instead of boost cushioning, they have now slapped a 4D printed sole unit instead. Since the collab is by Parley, you can bet the upper is made out of waste scraps and plastic recycled from the ocean, and if you look closely, a camouflaged Adidas 3 stripes branding could be seen at the side profile of the sneaker. 4D has been underwhelming thus far, with a lot of people saying they're not as comfy as Boost and hard to clean due to the multiple openings in between the 4D plastic print. If anything, I'm more excited with the design using the Ultra Boost upper with the 4D sole. However, this sneaker is pretty nice too if the one I said before didn't get leaked. That's just my opinion though, and I would wait for those, but if you're interested in these, it's slated to drop on 7th according to Sneaker News. Also on the 7th, the Nike Airship OG Band is making a comeback for $200 at retail. This is a sneaker that was worn by Michael Jordan in 1985, and the real model that caused the ban due to the shoes not being in the same color scheme as his team color while he played. Made out of a black leather upper with red leather accents, this shoe is basically reusing the OG Bread 1 colorway. We will also see a double lacing setup in black and red, with a very high sitting foam tongue that's Nike Air branded at the top. An Air Jordan text branding is also seen printed at the heel collar, finished with a Nike branded white foam midsole and rubber outsole. Although this sneaker is quote unquote re-releasing, it seems like only the Italian sneaker boutique called Backdoor is getting them, and they are doing an in-store and also apparently a global raffle as well on their website. The rules are still unclear, but I would suggest you to check their Instagram and their website for further details if you're interested. On the 8th, Nike will release the Air Max 1 Sneakers Day for $150 at retail. In celebration of Sneakers app anniversary, they've made 2 colorways using the Air Max 1 model inspired by the app. The first colorway will be a tanned or brown colorway made with mesh and a leather upper, whereas the second pair will see a white and gray color blocking, dressed in translucent plastic overlays with reflective swooshes and iridescent detailing. Both will see an Air Max branded tongue patch, air bubble heel, and full midsole and rubber outsole stapled to the original aesthetic. But what makes it as the sneakers theme is that on the insole, they've added the word sneakers and the winning message, "Got 'em," which is a phrase we see whenever we score a pair off of their app raffle. But honestly, it would be pretty funny if someone wanted to buy these and couldn't get them and won't see that "Got 'em" message. Sorry, you didn't get them. Lastly, on the 9th, the Air Jordan 5 Bel-Air will see a release for $190 at retail. The global release will happen a week later, but it seems like the Sneakers app will get its first dibs earlier. Inspired by the funky colors of the 90s and of course Will Smith from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the shoe will feature a white based leather upper with translucent side netting as the main canvas. We will then see an embroidered number 23 at the lateral heel in green and blue stitching, as well as a Jumpman logo heel in the same funky color stitchings. This 90s color scheme will also be dressed around the sock collar and tongue liner as well, spilling over the larger Jumpman logo stitched at the tongue in a mismatching pink and green. The purple midsole is pretty hard to neglect, finished with pink spiky detailing at the side with a green and icy translucent outsole underneath. I'm not much of a fan of the 5s, but for those who have been watching the American sitcom, I'm pretty sure you're ready to add this pair to your collection since a lot of other colorways have dropped prior to this was already revolved around that show recently. Anyways, that concludes this week of DoubleU Overview. It's crazy to see how last week, not many sneakers were released, whereas this week, everything is dropping all at once. Like always, if this video has informed you about a new drop coming soon, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments which headline sneakers are your favorite this coming week. I'll see you guys in the next DoubleU Overview.